Christine here, and today we are making super easy earrings with a geometric flare using 4 simple components with some of my favorite new pieces on the site. Let's take a look at some of the materials that we're going to need to create this technique. I'm going to start by using a 3-inch long head pin. This is going to be a little bit easier to work with, especially when we're first getting started. And these brushed gold half circles. These are a perennial favorite for necklaces and earrings alike. And then some of our newer inventory, these horn and abalone inlay coins, as well as these adorable heart mother of pearl pieces. We also have them in rounds, but these are the perfect piece to transition you into spring. So all we need to do to put these items together is start with our head pin. And I've added just a little gold seed bead to the bottom of this. This is kind of a little hack that we use commonly around the store. It's gonna beef up the bottom of that head pin and make it so that our bead can't fall over that head. Sometimes if we have a larger hole or a head pin with a smaller head, it helps us out a little bit there. So I'm going to use my round nose pliers, hold this head pin slightly above the top of that bead there with a little bit of breathing room. Wrap this down and around my round nose pliers, coming up under those pliers. We want this nice clean 90-degree angle here. And then we're going to remove it from our round nose pliers. Pick up my brushed gold half circle, link this through so it's interlocking, and you can kind of see the earring piece start to take shape. I'm going to hold my round nose pliers across that loop that I've created just to keep the shape while I twist. And then I'm going to twist, 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 really watching where that coil is formed. Set down my round nose pliers, and now I'm just going to use my wire cutters and get a nice close cut there. One more time to complete the pair. Wrap this down and around my round nose pliers, interlock it with my brushed gold half circle, use my round nose pliers to hold that shape while I twist. These are a 3-inch gold fill head pin, so they're like a 24 gauge and they're really easy to work with. And then I'm going to use a gold fill French wire on these. And these are so simple to open and close. So I'm just going to use my round nose pliers, gently uncurl that little loop at the bottom, slide my design all the way through, and then just coil this back up. And there's one. And then to complete the other one, we'll do the same exact thing. Link this all the way through, and then use my round nose pliers to curl this back into place. Okay, so one other variation that we can do with this is we can turn that half circle the other way and get a really cool look. So I'm gonna take that same style head pin with the little gold seed bead on the bottom, use my round nose pliers, hold this slightly above the top of that bead with a little bit of breathing room, wrap this down and around my round nose pliers. So I have this loop at the top and then this little arm sticking out at a 90-degree angle. And link this through the bottom of my brushed gold half circle. Hold my pliers across that loop just to keep the shape while I'm twisting. Get a nice close cut here to snip off my excess. There's my first one. And I'm gonna do it again on my second one. So not only are these adorable hearts mother of pearl, they're actually from a nautilus shell. So that's where you get that really pretty swirl of color. Interlocking, sometimes turning this upside down so that the gravity holds your other piece in place while you twist is a helpful hint too. And twist just a few times, snip off my excess, And let's say we wanted to use a lever back earring wire. On this one, we're just gonna gently rotate that lever back open to the side. Don't pull this one like we did with the French wire. Link it through our gold piece, pardon me, and then we're just going to close this back up. So you can kind of see how these different designs come together. I would love to see what kind of variations you all can come up with. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out all of my other jewelry making tutorials.